Hey, hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Madhulika. I'm a certified image coach. Today, I will be talking about what colors suit your skin tone and how to understand what are the colors that look really nice on you and makes your skin glow. This process is called color analysis or skin tone analysis in the image consulting world or the styling world. This is one of my favorite topics when it comes to image and overall styling, and it is a topic that's very undervalued. Not many people know how to do color analysis, not many people talk about it, some people are scared to do it, but I have found that once you do color analysis for your skin tone, it is such useful information that you can apply in various different shopping aspects of your life because color is everywhere. How many times have you bought clothes or jewelry that you absolutely loved inside the store, but when you bring it home and you wear it, it makes you feel really dull, or it brings down your skin color, or it doesn't suit you? What a bummer that is, right? So this is where color analysis and skin tone analysis comes in play. So we do the analysis first, we understand what are the basic colors that look really nice on us, and then we go out and acquire items that make us glow. Now, when image consultants do color analysis, we have very sophisticated tools, and we also have a lot of color indicators that we use, and the process takes normally 45 minutes to an hour. However, I am going to tell you a very basic first step to assessing your own skin tone. If you don't have access to an image consultant, or you don't have access to all of these tools that we have, you can still do a basic color analysis for yourself. So get your pen and paper out, you may need to make some notes. So let me explain what color analysis is, right? What you see on the outside on your skin, that's our overtone. It's the outside of the skin that can change color depending on whether you've been in the sun or if you've applied a wrong foundation. Your overtone can change. However, your undertone or your underlining pigment, which is either warm or cool, usually never changes. It remains the same. So our job today is to understand whether your skin tone falls under warm undertone or a cool undertone. A warm undertone is more yellow, a cool undertone is more pink or blue based. Now, some people I have heard will tell you to look at your veins, and if your veins are green, then they say you're a warm undertone. If your veins are blue, then they say you're a cool undertone. But I don't think that's the accurate way of analyzing your skin. You cannot use just one data point. So I will give you several data points that you can use. For example, for me, on my veins, I have some green and some blue. So then what undertone am I? Right? That's a little bit confusing. Therefore, the way we do it is we go to the most basic colors that represent a warm and a cool. An orange, a pure orange, represents a warm or a yellow-based undertone, and a fuchsia pink represents a cool or a blue and pink undertone. So what you will need for today's color analysis on yourself is a mirror. You need to be closer to a daylight, like a window or a door or terrace. And you also need to have fabrics. Now, it could be a scarf that you have at home or a stole. You may have a kurta that matches this color, but it has to be exactly the same color. So this is a orange or a warm skin tone assessor. And then this one is a fuchsia pink, which represents the cool or a blue and a pink undertone. Okay, so you're gonna need these two. Now, sometimes you will find it difficult to assess your skin tone based on just these two colors. So I'm gonna give you a secondary color palette that you can compare. Now, the secondary color palette could be a very light gray. It's a very light. I hope you guys can see it. It's very light gray. And then you will need to compare this, but light gray is the cool, and then you will need to compare this to a very, very light brown or beige, which represents the warm. Can you see this, guys? Yeah. So let's recap. What do you need? You need fabrics, right? You need a orange, you need a fuchsia pink, you need a light gray, and you need a beige, right? The first step would be for us to compare a orange and a pink. If you're not able to figure out with those two colors, then we will move on to the secondary colors, which is the gray and the beige. All right, let's begin then. So this is what you will do. You will stand in front of the mirror where there's really plenty of good daylight, and make sure that you're wearing something white or neutral, because you don't want a very dark or a bright color to influence your decision making or mislead you in a different direction, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to take the pink, which represents the cool undertone, and you're going to place it on your shoulders, very close to your neck. Once you do that, and by the way, please don't wear makeup, because makeup will mislead you, right? You have to have your bare skin, nicely moisturized bare skin. And then you look at yourself in the mirror. Now, what we mostly do is when we try out clothes in a store, we look at the color, we look at the dress, we look at the embroidery, and it makes us happy. But we're not paying attention to what that color is doing to our skin. Is it reflecting? Is it making us look more glowy? Is it really bringing us down? Is it making us look dull or patchy? So this is what I want you to do. When you place a color against yourself, you need to pay attention to different areas of your face. The first one is your eyes or under eyes, right? If it is the right color for you, your skin will become flawless. If you have any under eye circles, it will minimize it. If you have any patches around your lips or any blemishes, that will be minimized if it's the right color on you. Now, if it is the wrong color, you will see that your skin will become more patchy. It will look dull. It might look like you have more pigmentation than you normally have. And that means that the color is not doing anything for you, or it's probably the wrong color for you. So now, once you have seen what pink does to your skin, then you're going to remove this, and then you're going to place the orange, which represents the warm undertone, right? And then you're going to see how the warm looks on your skin tone. So you're going to stand in front of the mirror where there's good daylight and you're not wearing any makeup, and then you're going to place this against your skin. Then you're going to pay attention to your under eyes, your side lips, any pigmentation, and see what that does to your skin. Does it make it glow? Does it make it look really dull like you're sick? Or it really draws all the colors? So those are the things that you need to watch out for when you're placing a garment against yourself. So for me, I know that I am a cool skin tone. See, if you see that orange really just draws all my colors and it makes me look very dull and pale. But when I place the pink on myself, it gives my face like a facelift, and I get a lot of pink in my cheeks, and I tend to look more awake and glowy with the cool colors. The other thing that you can do if the fabrics don't give you a great indication is that you can buy a really pure orange eyeshadow or pure orange lipstick and a fuchsia pink lipstick or a fuchsia pink eyeshadow. And then you can do that on two different eyes, like orange and pink, or you can apply the orange lipstick first, take a picture, and then you apply a pink lipstick and then take a picture, and then see which one makes you look better, right? The other thing that we do is we have these beautiful cards that are basically undertone indicators. So this is warm, and then this is neutral, and then this is cool. So I just want to show you quickly. You see the difference. So I'm wearing makeup, guys, so it's not going to be accurate. I'm wearing lipstick, which I shouldn't be wearing if I'm doing a color analysis, because it's misleading. But I just want to give you an idea. So the way we do it is we place the orange, which is the warmest, starting from here against my skin, and then we slowly go towards the neutral and see how that looks. And then we slowly go towards the cool and see how that looks. And for me, I look really great somewhere here. So I'm a really cool skin tone. So the first step is for you to figure out whether you're a warm or a cool skin tone. Once you figured that out, the next step is for you to understand whether, so let's say that you are a warm skin tone. Under warm, there is two different categories. One is a color palette that's really light, is light and bright, and the other color palette is kind of medium to dull, and it's more burnt colors. They're both warm, but there is two different color palettes. So then once you know what color are you, what undertone are you, you need to then further figure out whether you are more on the lighter side, like a lighter skin tone, or a medium skin tone, or a brown and dark skin tone, right? That's something that you need to figure out. The other thing you need to figure out is, does your skin have a little more, what's the word, a little more luster to it, a little more natural shine to it, or is it more muted and soft? So for example, I have a girlfriend who's completely muted, and I have a bit of a shine. Even when I'm not wearing makeup, I have a bit of a shine on my face, especially on my T-zone and my cheeks here, right? But she doesn't have any shine on her. Right, so I'm going to give you some more information on the step 2. So let's say that you are a warm, okay? So then you need to figure out whether you're lighter or medium and darker. Let's say you are light, okay? You're warm and you are light, okay? And your skin has a bit of luster and glow, natural glow, right? Then this is the color palette that looks good on you. This, we call it a light, bright, warm spring. It's like a spring colors, and these will look really great on you. So these are still warm colors. You can see a yellow, you can see orange, you can see the bright orangey reds, you can see the browns, beige, champagne. This color palette, you can wear a lot of nudes and browns and they will look really nice on you. But the lighter browns, not the darker browns, not very dark. It does have some darker browns, so I would only recommend it for something like a business suit and kind of like a covering. Right? So this is light, warm. Now, if you are medium to dark skin tone and you don't have any luster, you're muted and soft, then, or deeper skin tone, then this is a warm but deep earthy burnt colors that are suited for warm, muted, medium to dark skin tone, generally, if you are assessing yourself correctly. Okay, so if you're warm, you can be lighter or medium to dark, and you can you see the difference in these two colors, guys? Can you see? These are more, this is both warm, by the way, and this is light and this is burnt colors. So if you're warm, you need to figure out which one of these suit you the best. Chances are that warm color palette will look okay on you, but you need to figure out which one looks great on you. So you need to know whether you're a light warm or a medium to dark warm, more lustrous warm or more muted warm. Alright, let's move on to the cool skin tone now. Same thing with the cool skin tone. So if you have a cool skin tone like I do, then you can fall under these two categories. Yeah. Okay, can you see that this is way more brighter and this has a bit of gray to it, it's very muted. So same thing applies to cool skin tone. When you have cool skin tone, you could be very light and lustrous and have that natural shine, or you could be muted and have a medium to dark skin tone, right? Now, don't confuse it. I suggest that you start with the first step. It takes a lot of practice and training the eye to understand what color is doing for the skin. We all are naturally drawn to the colors that we like. It's kind of a little bit of an objective training that you have to give yourself to know that I shouldn't be paying attention to what I like. I should be paying attention to what the color is doing to me or to my face, right? So train yourself. Try the first step first, which is figure out whether you're a warm or a cool. If you have figured that out and you have no doubt, then move on to the second step, which is if you're a warm, are you a light and lustrous, or are you muted and more on the medium to dark side? Same thing with cool. If you figured out your first step, move on to the second step. Alright, I hope this was really helpful for you, and please do write in the comments below what you found out, how you figured out, was it helpful, do you need more help, and write your questions in the comments as well. I will reply as soon as I can. Where can you use this information? Well, you can use this information to buy the right color jewelry, the right color clothes, the right color of handbags, shoes, hair colors, and makeup for yourself. Really, anything that you buy can use color analysis. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.